Welcome to Content Breaker. He's Kai, I'm Kelz, joined by Strangely Entertaining,
What's up?
Bow Before Zog, and, of course, Donda. No, not Kanye's mom. Donta, Strange's wife, who is the officiator for this week's episode. We're doing verses.
Yes, thank you, Dainta. Is it Dainta or is it Danta?
Dainta.
Dainta.
Gotcha.
But I like Danta too. That's kind of cool. I love that.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize for any
Danta does sound like a fierce,
because I'm going to do it.
like
No, you're good.
female warrior kind of thing.
Xena?
Sure.
Xena.
Why can't she just be a warrior, Strange? Why are you so sexist?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's
Lord.
hard coded
on the
into
same
me. I don't know
team.
what to do.
Oh yeah, we are. I forgot.
Speaking of teams, we have two teams. We have Static Entertaining. It's the worst team name ever. I guess it's better than Strangely Dreads, but
Strange
Teamwork.
I
Dread
don't like
sounds cool.
Strangely Dreads.
we have Strange Dreads on
Strange
Team 1.
dreads.
We also have Bow Before Kelz, which is really bad. It's me and Zog against the world.
I like Bow Before Camera too, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
Bow Before Camera 2.
Yeah, but that's a Discord
fuck
thing.
Camera
No one
1.
literally knows that.
Yeah,
other
no one
than
knows that though. Yeah.
us. But this week we are doing versus A versus B topics where we are debating each other for the supremeness of one topic or the other. Of course, officiated by Dainta herself.
Thank you
And
very
she
much.
is not biased. Not
Not
one
at
bit.
all. Not one bit.
Couldn't possibly be.
Couldn't at all be.
But our first topic. Dainta, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Our first topic
Let's go.
is heroes versus villains. Now, I don't know what this means.
What do you mean?
Well, that's a great start.
It's a very broad topic.
So what's going to
It's-
happen is Dainta is going to flip a coin. We can either
okay.
choose heads or tails, and whichever one is first will be heads, and whichever one is listed second will be tails. At least so. Villains is heads. So whichever one. No wait. Right?
Okay,
I'm doing that right?
Strange. Pick heads or tails.
Heads.
Yep, your team is picking
Okay,
this
go
time.
ahead.
All right.
We
Flipping
didn't even
coin.
communicate on which one you're picking. But okay.
It is tails.
Okay. So y'all are heroes. Zog and I are villains.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, so we gotta convince
This is
Dainta
gonna be
to
clusterfuck.
take our side. So
Yes.
what are we doing? A minute each gets to go? Like,
Didn't know
I
there was a
don't
timer
know, man.
involved.
So here's the secret.
That is a good question.
The villains are just more fun. You have Deku, this boring sucker. He's got a power from somebody else, and all of the villains are so much more fun and cool. Hand dude. Yeah, I love Hand
Yeah,
Dude.
little Shigaraki.
Shigaraki?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shigaraki, Kodagiri, freaking all for one.
All for one.
I'd love to find out about
All
his
for one
backstory
has
and
no
everything.
face.
Not to
okay.
mention, the most villainous hero endeavor is actually the most interesting
Yes.
story.
Literally the worst dad in the universe.
Does that count?
I'm counting it.
Does that count?
Can you can't look me in the face and tell me he's a hero.
He's gotten
Okay.
better.
Just
Doesn't
because
mean
he's good at
anything.
just because he's good at a job where they call him a hero doesn't mean he's an actual hero.
Preach.
okay, you guys, you can have your heroes, but we have the greatest hero of justice from the Fate series, Shiro Emiya, who goes on a true
Ooh.
quest to figure out what a hero is.
Yeah.
In
And
the
when you
universe,
die, you're dead.
And he tries to kill himself.
exactly as you should on the journey of self-discovery. If you don't try and destroy who you are, you can never be better than what you are.
He's also
Zog.
the bone of his sword. So
Exactly. Who has a mantra like that? We've got the mantra,
The
we've
very
got
depressed and very disturbed.
and the true hero of justice. Did you watch Heaven's Feel, the third movie? I did. You did too.
Yes,
You're
and it
next to
hurt
me.
me.
Exactly. Wouldn't you get hurt from my hero? Never.
all the time, man.
Say, but who usually wins in the end, though? It's the
Stain.
heroes. No, it's the
Stain
heroes.
won.
Dane was a vigilante. He wasn't a villain. Y'all don't have him.
Tell that to everyone in that universe.
Tell
And
him
the
to go
hero,
to jail.
specifically the heroes he killed.
In the vigilante series, he is a main character. So
Really?
making
Well, I
him
haven't read
a
that, so
vigilante-
I don't count it.
I read everything.
But villains. Let's talk about villains. Yeah. Light Yagami, the protagonist of Death
He
Note.
may be the
Oh,
he may be the protagonist, but he is easily the villain of that story.
Yes, literally the worst dude in the
Ugh.
universe. Murdering people by writing their names in a simple notebook.
The biggest god complex I have ever seen.
Giving his soul to the devil. Just
But we
the
all
power.
know. Sorry,
Go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, go.
I'm just saying, we all know it fell off once who died? The hero, L. Once L left, Death
Yeah.
Note fell off hard.
look, come on.
Okay, Death Note fell off hard, but Light was still the axe murderer of the universe.
But he wasn't
And
as good of an
still-
ex-murderer after.
And whether the show itself fell off says nothing to the characters themselves, and Light was always true to Light.
But L was
The
always the best
villainous
character.
frickin' bastard he was.
Plus,
But you're
Okay.
right.
plus L
Heroes
is
of-
more of a.
That, yeah, I'll give you that. L
Yeah.
was the best hero of
Yeah.
Death Note.
And I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'd much rather take Nafumi than mine.
Yes, I was thinking Naofumi. Yes, yes, yes. Naofumi. Literally Naofumi. Do I
Hey.
even have to say? Do we have to say anything? We're gonna back up. Exactly. We're done. We're done.
Half the people in that world think he's a villain.
Hey man,
But he's
Think
actually
or no, it doesn't matter. He's got his own island. He's got
He does. He's got his own
Rabbit Girl
country.
forever. So
Raccoon
All
Girl.
right.
Arlong wasn't wrong though.
Oh no.
Fishman Tiger was right though.
I don't know. It's a couple of 100 episodes beyond me.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm like
Even-
500.
hey, Static. Even you've praised Pain, and he's a pure villain.
I love Pain, but Pain. We all know the villain's
He's a
carrying Naruto. Get out my
genocidal
face.
enslaving asshole.
We all know Pain had a split personality. That doesn't help
Yeah,
anybody.
Pain didn't want to be a villain.
Sensui from Yu Yu Hakusho, he had a split personality. Seven
But
of them.
Yusuke was so much better than him.
Technically,
After dying
he
again.
didn't. I mean, Sensui was inspired from the perils that humans did to the
Also,
demons.
Also, the best heroic moments always come after the villain gets the upper hand. They
Because
would be
that's
nothing
when
without
the
their villain.
heroes. But the heroes are the whole plot. The story wouldn't exist without the heroes. There's no story called The Villains Won and Everybody Died.
But equally, we wouldn't have the interesting adventures that the heroes go through if there wasn't someone to do.
There would
some
be no
crazy
story
things.
without either one of them. You
All
need
right.
both. But
How do we,
David beat Goliath.
only because
With a
Goliath
slingshot.
existed.
yeah, but they were both
Time.
fighting for their people.
Time.
Time.
Dainta,
Okay.
your
Okay.
verdict.
A lot of good points. You've both have said some really good characters. First off, on the villain side, I feel like y'all did great with the characters you picked, the stories that you've told about these characters. So I was very impressed, villain side. All right, because
you.
first off, Toga from My Hero, I was super impressed with her on the last My Hero Academia episode. Not this one this weekend, but the last weekend. And her powers developed, and y'all are absolutely right. A villain wouldn't be where it would be if they didn't have the superheroes or the heroes.
I feel a
Heroes.
tragic butt coming.
No, it's not really a but. Like, y'all said some good stuff with the heroes. Now, for me in particular, I love that series. It's so good.
It
Because
is one
he's
of my favorite
very.
animes.
He just goes through so much, and you're just like, he can be such a jerk. So he's almost like a villain, but he like wants to, be helpful for the people who are, his friends and his kind of family in his life and all that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna have to go villains though. Like,
Yeah.
y'all just had such a better argument with it all. Like, I do appreciate
Ah!
the minute y'all said that the villains wouldn't be where they would be without the heroes. I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because that's where they get their stories,
I think the argument was vice versa, but yes, I totally agree. Zog, what a great strong way to start out. It's all downhill from here. Bro.
Yeah,
Strange,
I'm,
you hold me,
guys,
Strange.
I'm expecting to lose
What?
all of these.
But we've
Strange,
been
you
up
hold
the
me.
first
I won.
W.
I got the one. I'm happy.
Who's
Yeah,
keeping
man,
score?
We're on the board.
keeping
Yeah,
score?
hold Strange.
Down-
It's okay.
down
We'll
low.
come back stronger.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back stronger.
All right. Topic number 2: anime versus cartoons.
Heads or
Zog.
tails, Kelz?
Oh
Or
Lord.
Zog, one of y'all.
I'll pick it. Let's do tails.
All right, flipping. It is heads.
Okay.
All right. So
What does that mean,
that's
gentlemen? I
us.
don't
We get
remember.
anime, and you guys get cartoons.
Yes. Gang, gang.
Okay. So we're arguing for cartoons.
Yep.
Oh God. All right, let's do it.
And we
This
get
one's
to
gonna
go
be
first this
interesting.
time.
Let's try it.
Let's do some anime.
Let's
Okay,
go.
bye.
Yo,
We
we
got
got Dragon Ball Z. We got Full Metal Alchemist. We got the one Static likes a lot, the fighting one. Yu Yu Hakusho, thank you. Card Captor Sakura, Sailor Moon, like
All right. All right. All
One
right.
Piece.
All right,
You're going on a list.
Come
here.
on.
Okay, you
did-
lost me at
You
one.
did me dirty when you said the one static, like, okay, sorry, we on the same team. But
There are cartoons. There are two types of cartoons.
Uh-huh.
There are those who strive and take incredible inspiration from anime in a Western cartoon domain, like Steven Universe, like
Steven Universe, Teen Titans,
Teen Titans, like
She-Ra.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, She-Ra.
Yes.
There are
Ah.
also the uniqueness of kids' cartoons, like everything else that's produced.
Cartoons take more risk and find more identity with them. Anime is usually inspired by someone else's work, like in manga, light novels, or whatever.
not all the time though.
Not all the
anime-
time, but usually.
anime does a perfect job of showing that animation is not childish. Animation takes on a very fluidity that sometimes cannot be captured with real life, and it goes
Vinland
into
Saga.
a deeper understanding. Vinland Saga, yes.
Very
You can have
gritty, very
historical-
like the Sakuga that comes out of nowhere in Vinland Saga. It's like you can't get
Yeah.
those angles with like, you know what I
Yes.
mean?
But in animation, you can take advantage of all of that stuff. Why stick to any kind of realism when you can be as free and fantastical as possible?
And that
And
goes Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
cartoons always take advantage of that.
and that goes beyond child-based cartoons. There is a whole wealth of Western adult animation in Rick and Morty, in BoJack Horseman, in everything that Adult Swim has ever produced, like the Venture Bros.
Yes. And all of those tackle some kind of like psychological or mental health kind of thing. They may not straight up say it, it may just be something just touched upon, but they always have something to do with it.
Anime is also a bridge to different cultures. Anime can take you around the world and back again. No matter where you are in the world, just at the modern Olympics, which was held in Japan, you had athletes do Kamehamehas, do the salute from Attack on Titan, do the Frankie's pose when he's like this from One Piece. It inspires people beyond borders. It inspires people beyond religion. Speaking of religion, it also delves deep into religion, such as Neon Genesis Evangelion, which shows us the true root of what it all meant. It deals with so many references and cultural references. Not to mention Fruits Baskets, which is a whole tutorial on an emotional display of the human capacity. We have everything from abuse to forgiveness to love to self-acceptance to grief and to the grief upon happiness. Not to mention the current influx of anime, which is giving us everything and anything, which is breaking borders, which is causing businesses to collide and becoming monopolies, so that the SEC has sought to stop it. The SEC has never made a move on cartoons or networks. Also, anime has stayed true to itself over the years, unlike Cartoon Network, who had sold out to go and give us all these other shows.
Time out.
Hold up.
Not Cartoon Network is the cartoons. Okay. we
Cartoons.
also
Yeah.
have
I'm just letting you know.
Nickelodeon,
I was
Yeah.
giving an
sold out
example.
on their own, and Disney, which owns literally everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also,
you're
to
not
the
wrong.
point-
What else
the
season
FCC
4?
Also, to that point, FCC is constantly trying to censor cartoons.
But the
Because
SEC didn't stop a merger. Just saying. Dangerous.
my one hang up with your argument on Neon Genesis Evangelion is it's not the exploration of Christianity. It's Japan's understanding.
It's just
of it.
using those words, terms, and general ideas to tell their own unique story.
Bingo.
But it did do that.
And as a final point, I'd like to bring up, even Hayao Miyazaki has said Walt Disney was a big inspiration for him on his own work.
And time.
Astro Boy.
Oh, I was gonna...
How y'all gonna get the last word and then call
I know.
time?
I was gonna...
I feel like that's
Because I'm running this week. What do you want from me? We had nothing else to say. Okay.
I was literally gonna say, but what like makes you
That
feel
and honestly,
the
is what I've
feelings
been
that
thinking.
anime can bring versus
We're
like
done.
Western
Time out, time out,
animation?
time out.
No,
You
I didn't
had
get to say
valid
my piece.
points, but
we'll let him end it here. I feel confident.
okay,
Strange,
okay.
it's fine.
Strange,
Stranger, please deliberate.
strange. Speak your piece right quick, and then we'll.
I was just
We'll leave
saying,
it to
what form of media besides anime in general lets you feel so many flippant emotions, like versus like Western, the Western cartoons? You might have that season finale that's like, oh, it's such a tearjerker, I loved it, the whole thing, versus like through the entire anime, you just have moments that are like, yeah, and then you're crying the next or whatever. That's all.
Music and anime slaps. We're done.
Yeah.
All right, Dave.
So,
Honestly, he already brought up we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. This isn't a win.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
already.
I got
my
nothing
brain,
left.
I
Yeah,
did just watch that. Well, I watched it a couple of months ago, and
it's a masterpiece.
yeah, I bawled at the end.
You're playing to
We
the
had like
judge.
1,000
Anyway,
bastards.
I know what it takes to win.
those were both really, really good points on both sides. What I like on the cartoon side is that, shows like Steven Universe talk about like mental health. But then also, you have Fruits Basket where they talk about, your happiness, your mental health, everything that Static listed. This one's difficult because I see the benefit in both, and I think it just depends on who the audience is. I can see for like cartoons and having shows like that where they want to talk about your mental health and talk about, stuff at home that might be going on. Younger generations might feel more connected to that. And they might see that as a way that, what they're feeling and what they're going through isn't, they're not alone. I don't know I don't know what age group mainly watches anime. I know when I was younger, I didn't watch a lot of it. But I just wasn't introduced to it a lot with the friend groups I had and all that. I don't know. This one's really hard.
If it's really hard, you could probably flip a coin. That's...
Statistically speaking,
Real strange. Shut up.
The demographic for cartoons is a kid-based demographic with only recently, the last 20 years, them moving into more adult-oriented animation. Family Guy, BoJack Horseman, the like.
And,
Anime has been such a long and storied genre of Japanese entertainment that it spans the entire gamut. You have the shows that are made for literal children. You have the shows made for 10, 12-year-old boys and girls. And then you have the shows made for adults to enjoy that are more in-depth topics. That is more fleshed out than certainly Western animation is.
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. This is hard. This is very difficult.
Do we need one more round of...
No, we're not going to do one more round. I want to say...
Them guys.
go... I'm going to go with Strange Threads. Because... I'm
enough.
sorry, Kelz.
Anime wins.
Hey,
Anime wins again.
And has like all the different age groups.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and go ahead.
And honestly, it's just for the debate.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with all the episodes we've done, we've proven that we like animation in all of its forms.
Yep.
Yes,
I'm a whole
we
ass
love it
weeb.
all.
I agree with everything they said.
Oh yeah.
So
I agree with things y'all said too. Like,
Yeah, everything you said was accurate. BoJack Horseman,
That's why this-
masterpiece.
That's
Yeah,
why this episode's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Logan said, or Zog said, screw all our other episodes.
And
This is dreadful. Like,
what's
you
his
know,
last name out there? You feel free to call me it.
yeah.
All right, now it's time to get in the trenches, boys.
Next time y'all gotta use Castlevania though. Just saying.
Digimon versus Pokemon.
Oh.
All
Let's
right,
pray.
y'all
Let's pray
y'all
we
get to y'all get to choose heads or
We
tails.
chose last time.
just flipped.
Yeah, so
Oh, y'all just flipped. Oh, okay. So we
Yeah.
get to choose.
Yeah.
You chose last time, Shane. It's my turn.
You can tell the one I'm hoping for.
Okay, I'm hoping for Digimon. Eagles
You're
are
hoping for
heads.
the same thing I am.
Yes. So let's go heads because Eagle and
Eagle's tails.
Angelmon. I thought the eagle was the head.
No, bruh, the head is the head.
The head is the head, and the other one's the tails.
Oh, so we'll go
Yeah, pigtails.
tails.
If you
Tails
want
never
evil.
fails.
Tails?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Flipping. It is heads.
Yes.
Wait, no, heads was Digimon. What did I do? I was
All right. All right.
trash.
You're
So,
trash.
time out 1 second. Like, how does this whole flip it thing work? If you get the one you call, you get number one.
Yes.
I thought
Okay.
it was if you get
If
the
you
one
get the one
got
you
the
call,
pick.
you get that. But if you don't, you get the exact opposite thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's if you get the one you call, then you get to pick it. Is that what Caleb said? And
Yes.
Amon? No,
Yeah.
sorry. Caleb.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you... I don't know.
No, you got
That
it
sounds
right.
about
You
right
have
to
it
me.
right. Don't think about it too hard. You think about it too hard.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
going to
should've
let
picked
you
heads.
tell me
Told
what
myself.
we get. That's
You
how
just-
that works. All right, so we're
I'm literally
Digimon.
just sitting here, just tell me which one I'm doing.
Yeah, y'all are Digimon, and
Y'all
I'm
are
about
Digimon.
to have to make some
Yes.
promises to the Lord last night tonight. 'Cause
Team Zog Boys is Digimon, while Strange Dreads is Pokemon.
they
All
got
right, well
video
y'all
games.
flipped. Y'all. Who's first? You tell me.
I think we started us off last time, so
All right.
Okay,
we'll start.
we'll go first.
You-
Okay. So
Would you like to go first,
Oh.
Static, or me?
yeah,
I guess
I'll
you're
go
going,
first.
so
I'll
go ahead.
first. Okay, so Digimon was finite to. I can't do that. Pokemon has spanned years, like 20 plus years. We're on the 25th anniversary of Pokemon right now. We have 20 movies. Like, if we exclude Ash being a horrible person and trainer, then we have all these other great characters like Red, Blue, Green / whatever her other name was.
Crystal.
Leaf, I think it was.
No. Yeah, Leaf.
Yeah,
It was
Leaf.
You're right.
And we've got these games. Everybody has played Pokemon. If you haven't played Pokemon, you're probably living in China. Like, no offense to people in China.
You're right,
But-
though. It's
yeah.
true.
So, like, everybody else play Pokemon, you know? Like, I say everyone has a Pokemon memory. Everyone knows when it was that Christmas time and it was rattling because Pokemon always came out in November. So everybody knows if you didn't get it before, you got it on Christmas. Like, and I remember I got my Game Boy SP just to play Pokemon Sapphire. What's up,
SA.
Strange?
And everybody remembers the fight in the schoolyard that happened over a trading card, a Pokemon trading card. No Digimon cards in sight, by the way. Just
Yes.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't have any in my binder.
hey,
I didn't have any friends, so take that. Suck it. Digimon.
hey, my playground fights were all on Yu-Gi-Oh facts. Pokemon cards were nowhere in sight.
That Change of Heart was
Talking
that.
about.
Change
Who
of Heart.
actually played Digimon? Who actually played Pokemon the card game? Other than
I
just
can't tell you how to play it, but I can tell you what I
I have a
have.
question: who knows how to play Pokemon the card game?
That's what I'm
The
talking
weird kids
about.
at the comic
Nobody.
stores.
I do.
All right,
Uh,
all right.
and on
So
top of that, there's more meaning in Digimon.
tell me
Each
about
one
it.
of the crests meant something and stood for something that each one of the kids was supposed to represent: courage, knowledge, love, sincerity. Each one tackled something even deeper than just kids have monsters to fight with.
And each Digidestin needed to learn from their Digimon partner. And each Digi partner was lit. They were the greatest, most unique, weird. Not gonna lie, some of the Digimon are extra weird.
Some of
But
them,
you know
some of
what?
them.
The variety of Digimon and the world and the way it worked with the reality and the digital world and everything mattering, it was all
Yeah.
very important.
And it is constantly evolving. 2020, Digimon got a reboot with the original characters, and they're expanding on everything. Instead of just one single line of evolution where they just become one thing, they can become different things. They can take on different forms and whatnot. And it all comes down to the Digimon themselves and their personality on what they do. They can easily... actually, that in itself, the monsters have their own personalities. They're
Bingo.
not just slaves for children.
Pokemon has the most iconic intro song of all time. I want to be the very best that there ever was. That's some Eminem level stuff. Coming to you at a kid's
If
show.
I played the
Did you
Digimon
cry?
soundtrack right now, you would sing along to it, and I know you would.
I would, but I wouldn't feel it like I felt the Pokemon soundtrack. Did you
I
cry?
would say-
Did you cry when
I
Ash
call-
got turned to stone and Pikachu was trying to wake him up, but he couldn't because
you-
Ash was a rock type?
Did you not
because
cry?
I'm a cold bastard.
Did you not cry when Mimi didn't say goodbye to Palmon until the end of the season, where she waved goodbye from the train going back
And she
to the
lost her
children
hat
world?
in the wind, and it just flew over to the... Oh, there, that
No,
got
I
me.
didn't cry because I don't feel things.
Bullshit.
Hey,
Can I just say
that
though,
was my line, you son of a bitch.
if
If
somebody
I was gonna cry, I would cry when Ty and Matt got sucked into the digital world in the first OVA and they made Omnimon and the children came together. That's when I would cry if I did, but I don't because I don't like Digimon.
You don't have to lie to yourself. It's
you don't
okay.
gotta
It's
lie to
okay.
yourself.
can I just say though,
This is all
look,
for fun.
if somebody were to look at Agumon, like some boomer, right, and they don't know what the heck a Digimon is, they would still look at it. They would still look at Agumon and say, "Is that a Pikachu?"
That's not
Hey,
our
is that
demographic.
Hey, popularity doesn't equal quality.
Hey, though.
Brock is one of the strongest representations of the African American community in media.
Can't even fight that.
Did Digimon have any characters of diversity?
No, they're all Japanese.
Exactly.
And they're all children. I'm sorry, I can't fight that one.
Pokemon got the waifus,
It's
like
true.
Professor
Oh,
Ivy.
come. Hey,
Cynthia.
Rosemon, motherfucker.
Listen,
She could step
that's
on
not a
me.
wife because that's not a human.
I don't
Yeah.
care. She could step on me and I would wife her.
You're not wrong for your opinions, but
I don't
cannot
disagree with that
continue
song.
this argument. I have reached my wall. I've got nothing left.
I got nothing left.
Where's the Digimon R&B track?
Hey,
Misty
Watched
got
it
one.
literally today.
They don't know about that.
what Digimon got like what 5 games versus like
Which
Pokemon?
you know what?
You know,
I don't mean to jump ship, but speaking statistically between the R&B tracks from one show and the other, Misty's track was more banging. But no,
Oh,
the Digimon movie soundtrack, where they took 3 Digimon OVAs and slapped them together to make an American movie and
Look.
then put ska to it. You cannot.
We all
be-
live in a Pokemon world. Pokemon. Dun, 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 dun.
change into power. We got the power.
What Pokemon are you? Dun, 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 dun. Man, both
Hey,
soundtracks
Digimon,
killing
hey,
it though.
Digimon. Monster friends to the boys and girls. Hey, Digimon.
Also,
Hey,
Pokemon has
Digimon.
almost
want
1,000
to be the
Pokemon,
best.
whereas Digimon has like
Look,
what?
I'm static.
3?
I know you've told the story at least like twice about how the Pokemon soundtrack saved our lives. You cannot
did.
tell me the Digimon soundtrack wouldn't have done the same damn thing. It was just the
But we
CD
didn't
that got
play
put
that,
in.
did we?
It was just the
Did
CD
we?
that got put in.
But
That was it.
Pokemon saved us. Nurse
All
Joy
right.
was looking after us that night.
Strange, anything else?
No, I'm good. That's
All right, time.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
I do
Dainta.
have a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
So the relationships between I don't know. I know in Pokemon it's trainers and the Pokemon. I don't know what they're called. in
Slaves and
Digimon.
masters.
In Digimon,
Sorry.
they're called partners.
Yeah.
Partners.
And they actually talk and have a personality and everything.
Yeah, and
What
they
are
care and love
their-
about each other. And they die.
What are their relationships like? Like the trainers with the Pokemon and the Digimon.
In Digimon, it depends on the Digimon and the human that they're partnered with.
Okay.
Usually, they're depicted as friends. In fact, my
Yeah.
favorite line of Digimon is Gabumon, and his human partner has the crest of friendship. They're always sticking to each other. Gabumon's loyal as hell, and that is the relationship they kind of have with each other, is just the best of friends.
And
But you get characters like Sora and Biyomon, which is more of a loving, platonic kind of love kind of relationship.
and typically with Digimon, it is one human and one Digimon. That's it. You've
Yep.
got
Okay.
your Digimon, and that's it. And they're trying to
Okay.
help you achieve the same goals as a team.
Let's talk about like Cyber Sleuth or whatever. Then
We're not talking about the weird games that you
Then,
played. Okay.
And Pokemon,
Play
unless
Cyber
you're
Sleuth.
literally Ash, you have
good.
to go and you have to find the bond between your Pokemon to reach the full potential for evolution. Like looking at Misty and her Magikarp
Yeah.
that she then got into a Gyarados, which she was afraid of because the Gyarados didn't respond. And I mean, even Ash, even though he's a horrible trainer, like the episode when Charmander's tail was burning out in the water, and Ash was doing all that and trying to help it, and then Butterfree, when Butterfree flew away, and
Ugh,
was like,
I cried so much at Butterfree.
Yeah,
that
okay.
relationship was so.
Okay,
Sure.
let's just, before we start the debate up again,
Yeah.
she was just asking a
Okay.
question. We
Yeah.
need to inform her.
Wait, I would argue.
The only other question I have is
You started the
Static,
debate up again. Yes.
I would argue
which
that
tattoo did you want, Pokemon or Digimon?
I wanted
That was-
both.
yeah,
Which one do I
Suicune-
want more? I want a Suicune, like, on... I want both. I'll say that.
Relationship wise, one is about cohesive teamwork, and the other is about making your pets fight each other.
Yeah, like Cyberdramon
Nice.
in season 3 when the dude had the whip and beat it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But he's a bad guy.
No, he's a
Just
good guy.
like
No, he's a good
Lieutenant
guy.
Surge.
He became
he's
a
totally
good
good
guy
guy.
eventually. He was.
Okay. I understand. Okay, cool.
I
All
know.
right.
I'm glad
A
one
lot
of us.
You
of-
asked.
A lot of really good points. I think because that was my main concern is because I've watched more Pokemon than I have Digimon, but I've seen some Digimon and it's been pretty intense. The episodes that I've seen that Caleb has watched.
I'll keep doing it.
But I do love the fact that the relationship is. What?
Kai, what is that?
Oh, wait a
It's
minute.
Cynthia.
That step on me, energy lady.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, dang. Hold
and-
on, because I got.
Okay.
Yes.
For the audience on Spotify only listening to this kind of thing,
Yes,
I've been
thank
holding
you.
up a Digimon jersey that I was given as a gift.
It's
That's
so
why-
Have one.
And
funny.
Kai held up a picture of Cynthia. So
And Kai held up a picture of Cynthia.
That was
Only one
cynical
of them.
too, but it's like...
Appreciates the gifts. But anyways, please
All right.
continue.
Let's
Dante.
continue. Let's continue.
Oh my god, Kai!
Continue.
now
All right.
Static
I'm
is
not-
holding up
Alright,
the
alright,
Cyndaquil.
Enough.
Dang, dang.
I'm not doing
Let-
anything. I'm not saying anything.
Because
Keep it
I don't
low,
want to
keep
be
it low.
biased because I have leaned more towards Pokemon, but that's just because I just didn't watch Digimon a whole lot. I watched
I
more
don't, I don't like this
Pokemon
feeling.
growing up.
I don't like this feeling right now.
I love
It's a bad feeling.
the Pokemon in the Pokemon series, and I did count it. There are 20 movies. I was very impressed that you knew that.
No,
Thank you.
wild statistics.
I know. I was
Yep.
counting. I was like, oh,
I'm
it's
third
20.
year.
I'm gonna have to go with Digimon though.
No!
Because
I
the
know.
fact that the relationships are, it's not just, hey, like you said, like I'm gonna make all my Pokemon fight each other. It's, hey, this is a relationship or we're gonna build it up. Because like you said, Static, Ash was a horrible trainer. Like,
Ash is literally... I
terrible.
mean...
Why did you have to
I'll-
say
but
that? You should have
Misty-
vouched for
Misty-
that.
Misty,
Hey,
she's the redemption
He's just speaking
there.
the truth.
Yeah.
Misty, Brock, literally Ash and Tracy are the only two bad people in the series.
Yeah. But I do love the relationships between the Digimon and their it's not trainers. What is the word y'all said?
Partners.
Partners.
Partners and Digimon.
Yep.
I will admit that in one season they did call them tamers,
Okay.
but they only did that like half the time, and the other half they referred to them as partners.
Static,
And
we
It
should
was
have
a
brought
very
up the
weird one.
should have brought up
They're-
season 4.
Yeah, in
They're-
season 4 they weren't even like partners. They were just...
Do we even
Yeah, but
acknowledge
the
season 4?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
we
people
do.
turned into the Digimon.
They were appropriators. They were appropriating Digimon. So I mean, if that's
Hey,
what
they,
we,
hey, they had to
listen.
earn those powers.
All right.
yeah,
All
by
right.
being
Enough, we're done. We've
That's
already
it.
moved
That's
on.
it. We took the W. It's time to give y'all another chance.
Ugh.
All right.
Quasar
this,
was a smoke board.
I didn't catch a lick of that, but we'll
What's up, about smoke
So the
Um,
next one is Vegeta versus Kaiba.
yes,
All right.
as you said, smoke board.
This
I
is one Dainta has no idea
I
about.
literally
She's
don't
never
know
seen
what y'all are
either.
talking about at all, so I need detailed explanations about what it is. I
Okay.
don't know what anything. I don't.
Okay.
The words you used are very confusing.
Are
You
you
know
familiar
about-
with the word or the phrase on site?
No.
Okay, so on site is basically whenever you show up, like it's like think petty, but like okay, it's like you and your road rage, right? It's like when you drive it and you see stupid people. It's like that type of energy, right? It's like who's
Thankful
the
and
most
her road rage. Wrote it
Yeah.
down.
it's like
If it'll help, Dainta, quickly look up Vegeta and then look up Seto Kaiba and just have like
What?
just read a
Okay,
quick
okay.
synopsis or something. I don't
This
know.
is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
But literally, the term on site
Yeah.
means if I see you, I'm going to murder you on site. But this
Sure.
is through sheer pettiness. Like I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
going to make fun of you till you literally die in front of me.
yeah, it's like
These
who
are-
has the best lines.
Like we
are
were
the
trying to,
These are the petty rivals of their shows.
as we were trying to do to Strange, because he got here
Oh.
so incredibly late.
Yes.
And how he
That's right.
ate a
Never
cookie
forget.
on the last podcast episode.
Yes,
which
how he
y'all can
did eat a
watch on
cookie.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Or like when
Shut
he
up.
eats the cookie in the
Shameless
mic.
plug.
A true professional. YouTube.com/content breaker. We'll get there eventually.
So
Anyway,
yes.
All right.
Who's flipping
Whose
a coin?
turn is it? Is it our turn to
They
choose?
picked.
I bel
All right.
We picked last time, and I picked
Okay.
the wrong one. That's how we got.
so
Okay.
Vegeta's heads and Kaiba's tails.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with tails.
Okay.
It is heads.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So-
So that means we're Vegeta, you guys are Kaiba.
Yes.
I'm cool with that. Whatever.
Okay.
All right.
And we're debating on which one's the better Smoke Lord.
Pretty much.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm ready. I was hoping I got my boy Kaiba.
Y'all went first last time, so I guess it's us.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Which
So
one's the
Vegeta-
literal god?
Vegeta literally gets smoked in the first, like, every arc he's in, except until we get to Super. But
Gosh.
every time he's a snarky motherfucker. Every single time. Even on his deathbed, as he's about to get, like, finger lasered through the heart by Frieza. And he's like, okay, bye. Boom. Dies, comes back to life, and is still as snarky on his
Yeah.
second chance.
Every version of this character is about pride and making the other person bow down. Even in the latest editions of the manga, spoilers by the way, when he's getting his ass kicked, he's got a smile on his face and he's saying, hell no, I'm gonna win this. Why? Because I'm only getting better the entire time.
And that's the secret of Vegeta. He doesn't
Well-
not take L's. But he
Well-
takes L's and he continues to grow. Like the Shonen protagonist that he truly is.
Hell yes.
Well,
Real
Right.
star of Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna say poor Vegeta though. He's always playing second fiddle, always right behind Goku all the time. Can never catch up.
Kaiba's not to Yugi.
Kaiba
Every time.
is literally the richest man in his world. He don't
Hey.
take.
He
He
ain't
may-
a prince though.
Look,
Hey, Strange, you
I'm
remember
sorry,
that
you-
time?
You go ahead.
You remember, Strange, you remember that time that Kaiba invented time travel so he
Yes.
could go back and get the smoke from the Pharaoh? You remember
literally,
that?
this man invented time
Remember
travel
that?
to
I
go
remember that.
back to go fight a duel with Yugi when he with Pharaoh when he was alive. This is how petty and his
This man went back to ancient Egypt because he wanted to run hands again because no one could challenge him. He said, screw the business. Mokuba will handle that. I'm going to make a space station. Screw curing all these diseases and helping people.
Yeah.
That's not what it's about.
Time
It's about
travel.
me giving smoke to nobody's business. And not to mention, this man doesn't fly jets. He flies his favorite duel monster that he used money to make. Not to mention, he will go.
Basically,
Look,
an
and he has
action
his own
figure.
theme park. He has Kaiba Land. I don't see a Vegeta Land anywhere.
This
Do you?
literally saw ancient gods come to life and was like, ain't real. I don't believe
I don't believe it. It's bull.
Okay. One, Vegeta ended up marrying and impregnating the richest woman in the world. When it comes to money, they equal. Two, Vegeta is a literal god. And being trained by the god of destruction.
And Bulma with the Capsule Corp Corporation, you got mother and father-in-laws that will bring the heat for you. The briefs?
No.
Briefs.
I don't know. I'm fucking losing you. But no, yeah, like the whole squad is built simply so Vegeta can train his ass off, get cooked one time, and be ready for an arsenal to get cooked again.
They made a gravity chamber that can go up to 500 times Earth gravity.
Just
What the
so,
fuck?
just
What
so
is
Vegeta,
that?
just so Vegeta can try his hardest to get smoked again. Am I rooting for Vegeta to lose? Yes, but I am rooting for the one-liners that he is going to bring right before he gets his arm snapped in half.
a one-liner like you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, or a one-liner like I don't believe your mumbo jumbo, get out my face, or the
No.
one-liner like Mokuba will handle it as he's literally like, what do you want? This man literally broke into Duelist Kingdom, bodyguards through a monster card to jam a gun
It's
at
true.
point blank range. Once scared of nothing.
What
Nothing.
guns? What guns?
Oh, I'm sorry. I watched the sub like a cultured person. So those guns. Those are the guns that I was talking
He also
about.
said Yugi couldn't duel himself out of a paper bag. That's
Yeah,
pretty
'cause
shameful in
Yugi-
that
okay,
world.
He lost to that guy who couldn't duel himself after a paper bag. So what does that say about him?
No, Kaiba won one
Vegeta
time. You know,
literally
Kaiba was willing to
loses
put
an
his life
idiot
on the line
who
to
doesn't
win.
understand how to fight.
Oh, you're right. He's the guy who was like, let me win or I commit suicide.
Pretty much, he was willing. He said, I am here for this. You either let me win so I can get in that castle or I die. And that's
Hey,
it.
he won though. Vegeta didn't.
All right.
Vegeta never win.
Now, hopefully,
Hey, the Wharf
in the,
effect is just some weird writing tropes.
in the
All I'm
2
saying-
minutes that we've been arguing, hopefully Danta has had the time to come up with who we're talking about,
Right?
and it's time for a decision.
Googled
Time
these
travel.
people. It took me a while to get the spelling right, but I got there. So Vegeta is from Dragon Ball Z, correct?
Oh,
yes.
Pro.
Yes.
And Kaiba is from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I got the correct people. So, all right.
Could you imagine, though, if Vegeta was in Yu-Gi-Oh? Draw your cards, Kakarot! I will...
Hey,
You've
Vegeta's
activated
also a
my trap
strategist.
card.
He might actually be good at the game.
Your deck is pathetic!
So Vegeta is obsessed with surpassing Goku.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's all his character
Okay.
is.
There's a lot more to him.
He has a kid that he's actually there for.
Oh.
Kaiba has a Mokuba, which he literally cares and raises for.
He literally
And
leaves
Let's
behind
gets kidnapped multiple times.
It says that Kaiba is largely considered an anti-hero, as his motives are usually egocentric and his personality traits are selfish and arrogant.
Yep.
I
That
could
doesn't
kind
sound
of.
very
I mean,
guess
that
kinda
also
say the
sounds like
same thing
Vegeta.
about Vegeta.
Yeah. Literally, first time we meet Vegeta, he's just like, I want the Dragon Balls! Where are they?
I mean, Kaiba said if I can't have this card, I'm gonna rip it. Screw like just stealing it. But you know.
that was petty. Like, fine. I don't want
He's
it,
the
old
petty-
man.
Man,
He's
Go.
petty.
I'm not gonna lie. When you hit me with that third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, that took me back, man. That messed me up.
I had to stumble for a minute.
Because I'm like,
I'm gonna
rooting
go
for
to the
Joey.
comebacks. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Anyway, Danta, you were saying?
Okay, so Vegeta was there for his kid?
No.
No,
Well,
what do you mean? No, he trained him. Fuck
Yeah,
Goku.
they were
He
training
said,
in
if
the
you can
gravity
hit me,
chamber,
I'll take you to the park.
and he took him
did.
to the park.
He's true to his word. The other word's kind of fucked up, but like he keeps his promises. Unlike the community. Anyway,
Are they? I don't know. They sound like the same personality almost.
they are.
Almost.
Which one looks cooler?
Not wrong.
That was gonna be my next decision. Was
This-
I haven't
this
got
is-
the
it's
fit.
better.
This is right now where you have to make the call on who wins. Which one looks cooler?
I haven't got the fit.
I'm
Kaiba
gonna go
does
with
have to
Kaiba
fit.
on that one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, fair play. Fair play.
Yes.
Eat the corn.
We'll settle in Jump Force. Kaiba versus Vegeta in Jump Force. That's good.
Who owns Jump Force? Get your money back.
I don't know. I do actually. I own,
Also, Aizen has a one-hit KO move in Jump Force. Why would
If
you
you
bother
can-
playing as anyone else?
because it takes a while to charge. If you get
No,
to charge it,
It takes
then-
10 seconds and the shield lasts longer. Just get in a corner, use the shield, and then start charging.
Next one though, because
I think it'll have to be the last one, right?
We might be able to make up some time. We got to keep it moving though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's Cartoon Network versus 4Kids.
Okay,
Okay,
explain
Strange,
what
which
Four
one?
Kids is.
Which one do you want?
4Kids
so 4
was-
Kids, Mew Mew Power, Chaotic, Dinosaur King,
I'm thinking about WB, and I'm like Shaolin Showdown. and-
no,
No, not WB.
No.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage
Oh.
Mutant Turtles
Oh,
Fast
yeah.
Forward,
Sonic X.
Kirby Back in Action,
Right back at you. But
right back at you, Sonic X,
Sonic Heroes.
start singing.
But no,
No,
like One
it's completely
Piece, Fighting Foodons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Ultimate Muscle.
Danta has no idea what any of those are,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
but we're gonna try to. we're gonna
Winx Club, I see that in there.
Oh yeah, Wings Club.
try.
Yeah.
Hey.
Fate, the Wing Saga.
No.
No, no.
Versus
no,
Cartoon
no.
Network.
Yeah.
So,
Teen Titans.
So don't give
Yeah,
him
I
ammo.
mean,
whose
Anyway.
coin flip is it?
Strange.
It's
Which
theirs.
one? Which one are we doing, Strange? Which one do you want?
We're gonna go heads.
Flipping. It is heads.
Yes. All right.
So y'all have Cartoon Network and
Yep.
we have 4 Kids?
4 Kids.
Yep.
Haha, suckers.
All right, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Get the One Piece
And-
rap.
One Piece rap. Okay. All right, I think we can kind of BS this. Let's rock and roll.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're gonna start off first. Strange, since I've been starting off. You go ahead. You bring us home.
So Cartoon Network, ignoring a lot of the stuff they've done recently, had some bangers.
no.
Let's say Kids Next Door. All right,
Oh,
Kids Next Door.
Respect
Code
on that
name
name.
Kids Next Door was the bomb, along with Teen Titans. Gotta bring that up because, of course, it's Teen Titans. Literally,
Yeah,
almost
Dexter's
defined
Laboratory,
a generation. Dexter's Laboratory,
that
Static, you
Weird
take over.
Fantastic
I need to.
Four series. It
Was that a
trash.
one.
thing?
The weird
Why
one was
bring
trash.
that
It was
up?
on Cartoon Network.
You're gonna
Because
have
it
to
was
be
fun
way
trash.
more specific than that.
I know. We had Chowder.
Yeah,
A lot of people like
Simple.
Chowder, like the fourth wall breaks and everything.
yeah.
I
Lil
hated
Nas
it.
X made a song about Chowder. Panini. Don't
Really?
be a meanie.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what that song was about.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is-
We had a whole
I-
rapper make a song.
He's a
Ah.
genius, and I hate it.
Akiyama Yumi though, like
Totally
one of the
Spies.
best- Yeah, totally spies, man. Like where waifus were discovered. The redhead
Oh, yeah.
Sam, who what'd you say?
I said Nickelodeon.
Started on Cartoon Network in America. I will fight you.
It did start on Cartoon Network. Started on Megumi. We had Megumi
Yes.
and Toonami. We had Toonami.
Oh yeah, can't forget about Toonami.
Gosh,
Oh yeah, the reason anime was brought up in states. That's crazy.
That's the reason anime got famous in the States. It started on 4 Kids first.
Yeah, let's take it back to 4Kids when they were making it fit for American children.
I
for
need
better
some
or
hard
worse.
dates. Hold
when
on.
they, made that famous Pokemon song that you were talking about.
That wasn't for kids.
That was 4 Kids. That was all 4 Kids.
So
They're the ones who changed the music and dubbed that show originally.
4Kids brought you Cubics, Funky Cops,
Yeah.
Wink Clubs, Tai Chi Chasers. Only one of them I really know. Cubics was my shit.
Yeah.
But also
Sonic X.
Sonic X. We get into the anime
Cubics was on the WB.
eventually.
No, it started on 4Kids.
Okay, now here's a question. Where is 4Kids? Who is 4Kids?
Fox.
4Kids.
Fox was Fox. 4Kids.
Yep, but 4Kids is an organization that licenses
Are
domains.
they still around?
And yes, probably.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Either way.
But they brought us things like Pokemon and Magical Do-Re-Mi, One Piece from episodes 1 to 140, which is a fucking lot. Now,
Oh.
not a lot in the domain of One Piece, but like that's a lot of a show to bring.
That's a lot of content.
They brought us Yu-Gi-Oh! From 2000 to 2004.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's what it says on their fandom site anyway.
I mean,
But
I wouldn't.
on top of that, I'm looking at their fandom site. It also says that they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions, the latest movie that came out, which was freaking awesome.
Yep.
And
But
to the point of the last argument, had some of the best Kaiba moments ever.
And what
I
did
mean-
y'all bring around?
Oh,
Look.
we only bought Ben 10, which gave us Alien X and some of the
Ben
greatest
10's still
animation.
going.
Yeah.
Generator
Don't tell
Rex.
us about that. So
We only
is.
get,
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, we only bought you Total Drama Island, which is the trashy sitcom that we all know and love. We only bought you Teen Titans. We only bought you
We talked about Teen
freaking Ninjago series, which was actually weirdly entertaining about some Legos. Like, I don't know how that happened, but that was a thing. We bought you Tiny Toons. We bought you
Gosh.
the cute little tunes, like Baby Daffy Duck, Baby, like, whatever.
That-
Oh,
Okay. The Baby Looney Tunes sucked, but I will give you Tiny Toons.
Yo,
Yeah,
we
Tiny
got
was awesome.
Cartoon Network has Samurai Jack.
yeah, we do have Samurai Jack.
I mean, 4Kids has
Yeah,
Ultimate
yo,
Muscle.
yeah, yo.
I mean, One Piece. Yeah.
Also, Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah, I mean, we also had some things like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. They gave us
Mhm.
all.
We got like G.I. Joe Sigma 6.
Oh, but did you
Fucking
have the
talking.
Life and Times of Juniper Lee, the Teschwanzé?
Did you have Dinosaur King?
No, we too busy had that
Did you-
one show.
hey, did you have card games on motorcycles?
Actually, yes.
Yes. They did.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, that was on.
Yeah, they did. It was also on.
Eventually.
It was also on 4Kids. They're the ones
Or-
who licensed and dubbed it. They just showed it on Cartoon
Hey, Dog, can I
Network.
ask you a question? What was one of the most anticipated things for you that came out this year? Wasn't that Star
year?
Wars: The Clone Wars? Wasn't that something?
That was on Disney Plus, a streaming service.
What, that started on
did
Cartoon
But
not.
it did start on
Yeah.
Toonami,
They
which,
took
by
3
the
times to
way,
get that right.
by
Hey,
the
but
way-
both times were dope. Like the Jennings
Also-
Tartakovsky kind.
Also, that was last year.
Oh well, yeah, same thing. And
listen,
then we
Toonami
also had
was
Megas XLR.
But,
Foster's
like-
Home for Imaginary
Yeah.
Friends.
ooh,
Andre
Foster's.
3000 made a cartoon, my guy.
I
Class
love
of 3000.
Class
Come
of
on, boy.
3000. So
you can't
good.
tell me. You can't tell me that Class of 3000 really stands toe to toe fighting foodons.
Yes. But you know what I can tell you?
Foodons, fighting food for everyone.
I think my favorite recipe has to be
Please
a
kill me.
little bit of sugar, a little bit of spice, everything nice, and some chemical X, which gave
Mew
us
Mew Power.
Powerpuff
Powerpuff.
Girls.
You know what?
Sorry.
Kirby back in action. He can destroy the universe.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
can he generate a robotic arm called Generator Rex? What?
Nope.
I don't.
No, we cannot.
But no, he can summon the spirits and be Shaman King.
Do they look like symbiotic titans? Is that what they look like over here?
Oh my!
I've run out of shows.
I got nothing.
You beat me literally on content. So, hi.
Nope.
Okay. I was going to say, I did a fact check. Toonami did air before 4Kids.
Really?
2005,
only-
Toonami aired, and 4Kids came on 2007.
That's not what this says. However, I don't know.
I.
Okay.
That's weird.
We'll talk about this later. I feel like you're the conversation is not like our contexts are not in the same frame of reference. However, right now it doesn't matter. It's time for the official verdict. Data,
Scooby Doo. We had Scooby Doo.
Fucking game over, man.
Scooby-Doo, that was the game breaker.
Damn.
Well, I did some Google searching on my own while y'all gave your points and all the shows that y'all had on 4Kids versus Cartoon Network. And I'm going to say Cartoon Network had more for me that I watched. And one in particular that I thought of was Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Loved that one. That one was great. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with Cartoon Network on this one, you guys.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Tragically.
But not to say that 4Kids didn't have great shows, because like you said, One Piece episode 1 through 140 something, like that's pretty great. And I'm on episode like 5, so I'm getting there.
And Chaotic was a banger,
Girl,
man.
good luck.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic was one of
I'm
the most
ready.
original shows to come out.
I
of our
may go
childhood.
back and introduce Dainta to some of those episodes. Maybe we'll see how that.
He needs to watch Chaotic.
Dude, just play the rap.
What's Chaotic, a WB or a 4Kids show?
It was a 4K.
It was 4Kids.
I don't see it on this list, but that's fine.
Should be for. It was a 4Kids original. It didn't like get dubbed or anything.
But I agree.
Yeah.
That is such a great fun.
It had a passion project to try and come back, but it didn't have enough support. So maybe someone
right.
will pick it up later.
Moving on. Or how do we feel?
So do we want to do one more and then do a part 2?
Well,
Later.
we might have to do a part 2 in the future.
We
probably.
got a bunch of stuff lined up for this,
Yeah.
but they are taking way longer than I thought they would.
I'm not
Which
mad
is
at it
fun.
though.
Which is
Yeah.
fun.
It's
We're having a good
this
time.
is fun. I enjoy it.
So if we do 7, that'll be half now and half the other time, and then we
We're
can
gonna-
end.
But then
at
the
pinnacle
podcast
of
is
the
going to
list.
be like
Well,
an
okay,
hour
okay,
and
okay.
40 minutes.
Which is how we get them to listen to the end.
Yes.
That's true.
I think we can stretch this out to at least one more.
Okay.
So,
Is it
I think we
time?
get to 7. We're going to
It-
7. Executive decision. So let's go.
Are we jumping to 7 or are we?
No, we're doing
pushing to
6 and 7.
Okay.
okay.
So
Let's
6
make-
this time and then 7 next time.
Yep.
All
6
right,
and 7
so-
this time.
For 7 this time, 7 next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Disney DreamWorks,
Five.
quickly.
Disney
Disney
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
All right.
Bonus flash round, quick round.
Y'all pick. Yeah.
Fuck. What are you feeling? You feeling DreamWorks? You feeling Shrek? Or you feeling the Rat?
I prefer DreamWorks honestly, but I can
Yeah,
do
let's
either
do it.
one.
Let's do it.
DreamWorks.
So they're
All right.
picking
Heads or
tails.
Heads or
Dainty.
tails?
Oh, we're still doing the
Tails.
coin flip?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Tails, yes.
Tails? Okay. It is heads.
Fuck. Okay.
So
Okay,
I was
time to
Dang it.
beat a rat.
I can't win this. Strange. I'm sorry.
yes, you can. We have ammo. We
I
can
have
do
the song
this.
of my people.
So we start in the very beginning in animation. Fuck everything that's came before. The rat is the
20s.
only thing that's existed.
The
Alright,
rat
you
is
got-
the only thing.
Chatoon.
With
Why, yeah.
Steamboat Willie. That's it. That's the only thing. That was like the inspiration for all animation ever. All right. How Miyazaki quoted Disney as an inspiration. Boom. We have the very beginning. And then everything that's ever come after is just riffing on Disney.
So I'm not gonna lie, this goes back to earlier, but I'm surprised when y'all were arguing for cartoons, you didn't quote, and I'm not gonna say this when you were there, you didn't quote that Hayao Miyazaki said anime was a mistake himself. I was waiting for y'all to say that, but I wasn't gonna give it to you.
Hayao Miyazaki said a bunch of stuff. He's had a
He's
long,
crazy,
hard career.
But
And even
DreamWorks,
after saying that, he went back to making movies. So
Look,
Yeah.
while DreamWorks was founded to specifically fight off Disney, we
Yes.
have some bangers. Let me tell you.
somewhere.
All
Right,
right.
you
No. How to Train Your Dragon. You
Get out of
cannot
my
tell me
face.
you did not cry in
I
that
did.
trilogy of How to Train Your Dragon.
I
If
didn't
you tell
watch
me
it.
you didn't cry, don't you say anything, Zog. You're not allowed to talk when it
I
talks
didn't
about
watch it.
crying.
I was
No,
actually
Stop it.
I was
Yeah,
actually
dog.
gonna say I will give you this one because that is one of my favorite trilogies ever.
Okay, good.
We have an entire renaissance, an entire decade worth of films that did the same fucking thing. and
yes,
they
but
were
you
all
also have
different.
Black Cauldron. So,
That was
Are
before
you
the
st-
Renaissance.
Are
asshole.
you telling me that the Black Cauldron was not the shit?
That scared me. Hey, Black Cauldron, the reason why green is evil. Why am I arguing for Disney? Okay.
Hey,
Stop it.
You know why you're arguing for Disney.
I know. So.
But I mean, Shrek though, like, come on.
Shrek was trash, honestly.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
You
okay,
are
anyway,
supposed to be fighting for DreamWorks,
Yeah,
sir.
Shrek.
You
look,
cannot
the first
sit here.
3 Shrek movies were good, but what about 4, 5, 6?
Puss in
What are
Boots
they on
is
12?
adorable. Puss in Boots is so adorable that the judge Dainta has a cat that is the female version of Puss in Boots. So
all I'm saying is so is Tom and Jerry, but like
that was also on Cartoon Network.
You can't. You can't tell me that the movie Spirit wasn't beautiful.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, we good. Spirit is one of the best movies in existence. Let me tell you why. Spirit was a 3-part spectacle.
Are you
It dealt
talking
with
about
the
horse
stallion.
The horse.
Yeah, the stallion that is trained and used by a bunch of little girls?
No,
'Cause
not
that's
that one.
that's
No, the old
legacy of
Spirit. No.
That's what Spirit is now.
We're not talking
That's what
about.
it is.
We're not talking about the
You know,
show.
Simba had
We're
a
talking about the
son that
movie.
got beat by a toucan, right? Kimba,
Yo,
the weak lion.
all I'm saying is Balto
Kimba
was the
became
best
king.
dog movie.
Ooh, Balto.
That was also DreamWorks.
Why
Actually,
did?
yeah,
Why
that
did
was
they
Warner
just
Brothers.
sneak up and
No,
Balto?
it wasn't DreamWorks. It
That's
was
what
Warner
I'm saying.
Brothers.
That's what I'm saying. Not Disney, but whatever. Not DreamWorks.
Well,
Anastasia
DreamWorks
was great too. That was
That was Fox.
That
That
was
was
Fox.
Fox, not
You're right.
DreamWorks.
That was Fox.
We had Road to El Dorado, and you can't tell me you didn't laugh.
Okay,
the
we had
entire
The Lion
time.
King.
Look,
Listen, The Lion King was a ripoff of a Japanese movie called Kimba the White Lion.
But we
True.
had The Little Mermaid, where we stole from like German
The Grimm
folktales.
brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But let me. You
And
know what was
Cinderella,
original?
Where she
Spirit.
cut off her heels.
Spirit. Oh God. Spirit. Oh God.
Yeah, everything.
Spirit was-
Nothing's okay in Disney World before we turned it into Disney.
Yeah.
Tell me
But-
about Spirit.
Also,
Yeah, Spirit,
DreamWorks
the
was started by a dude who worked at Disney first. If he
Let-
hadn't gotten pissed off and left, he'd still be there at Disney.
Yeah, but
And
he
none
got
of those-
pissed off.
yeah,
Because
no,
Disney's
we
trash.
talked about that. Yeah,
Tell me about Spirit.
But Spirit. What? Tell me when you last saw a movie. Also, that's the most handsome horse I've ever seen in my life. But
Saturday.
tell me when you last saw a movie. True. When you last saw a movie that invoked feeling, animated movie. Spirit was so good because you had him racing the eagle, the fight, the grit of him refusing to be locked down. The music was so good. I don't even know who did that, which is a disservice to Spirit. I need to go find out who made that soundtrack and curated it because it sounds amazing. The part where he sacrificed himself almost to go and save the Indian dude, and they read on each other, and he found a love and put a feather in her hair, which is still weird. I don't know how that works, but like that was dope. And then we moved to Road of El Dorado, where we first got objectifying women as kids as a thing because she had a little ball and she was wearing that. And
I
like,
was
what
more
is
or less
this?
talking about the
And-
dynamic between
That
Julio
helped make
and...
me a feminist that I am today because I
Brother
don't
Bear,
like that.
though, man. Brother Bear.
No, don't bring
Was
up Brother Bear.
trash.
Dude,
It was
trash.
trash.
Hey,
It was
hey,
technically trash.
Brother Bear may be a trash movie, but the visuals are goddamn amazing. So even in their worst, they bring something to the table.
Phil Collins
And the
phoned
one
in that
song-
whole soundtrack,
But the
Yeah,
one
Alright,
song
hold on.
that
So
you
did
know,
Tarzan, and you
which was
still love that.
amazing, but we're not talking about.
You
He's
ready? You
talking
ready
about
for
it.
this? Hold on. You ready for this? Ready?
no, I'm not.
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Yes. How you gonna beat Prince of Egypt? Prince of Egypt is one of the most coming of age movies ever.
Frozen.
It's trash. You're
1
right.
and 2.
Both trash. Well,
And the
one's number
best-
one, and the other's
some
number
of the
two.
And some of
Okay.
the biggest selling animated movies in history.
So I mean, so is Taylor Swift, but her music is trash.
I think
Okay.
I've decided.
Oh,
Taylor Swift is
wow.
trash. so if it-
Enlighten
That was-
us to your decision.
Dainta is cutting us off.
Good. We need
I
it.
have looked at a list of movies on both sides.
Oh
I
no.
have perused through the variety of movies that have been made over
Kung
the
Fu
years,
Panda.
Rise of the Guardians.
and I'm going to have to
That's
go
all we
with
got.
Disney.
Of course.
Yeah, I knew that was
Um,
coming.
And
Yeah.
to Brother Bear's a point for Brother Bear. The jokes were amazing. Can I
Look,
just say
I actually like the
What?
movie Brother Bear. I just had to say it's trash.
like yes. Okay.
I'm
Yes.
just
I
mad,
have
y'all.
frozen Disney.
Okay.
But also, okay, I'm looking at a list. They got Hocus Pocus. They got Homeward Bound. That movie made me sob every single time.
I can't believe
Because
that's a Disney movie.
Sassy, the Siamese cat, always fell down the waterfall. Anyways, Oh yeah.
That
Just
cat
mad.
actually died
Yeah,
when
so
they did
much.
that.
So much. All the Ice Age series, I
Hey.
literally have every single movie. Yes.
Disney also has Marvel.
Okay, but that doesn't count. All right,
Anyway,
we're talking about animation.
And I gotta say, so far we're tied, 3-3.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Pretty
it's
Yeah.
game over at this point. Tragically,
gosh.
we must move on. I need to give an excellent disclaimer for this next one to round out this
Oh,
episode.
it's this one.
It's this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
You gotta
we
give
here-
me names so I can Google, okay? All right, disclaimer, Kelz, please.
we here at Content Breaker are very much for the respect for women. We're for dudes. However, we do appreciate the fact that people exist and they have their own values and are important to value. So the objectification of women is not acceptable, and we support people as they are. Now, that being said, anime has a storied history of fan service, which invokes the question that everyone sitting in their car at the drive-thru of Popeyes must face: breast versus thigh.
I love how you put that.
Great introduction.
Oh my god.
So
I think it's our-
we-
No.
y'all picked last time,
So it's all
Oh.
y'all. It's all
All
y'all.
right.
Range, which one do you want? I won't let you pick this one.
Heads.
Which one is more important to you? Are you a dark
Okay.
meat guy or a
Okay,
white meat
I'm
guy?
gonna go ahead and say Kai
Oh.
just pick one
Yeah, just
because
It's
I'm
y'all's
trying to
turn to
cause.
pick.
I'm trying to sow discord. I hate this.
I know
Oh.
that's why I'm saying just do it.
the question is opie or thighs.
I think we're gonna go opie.
Okay,
We're gonna pick
Heads.
heads.
I'm fine with that.
All right, it is heads.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Gentlemen, take it away.
My search history's gonna hate me.
Oh,
Okay. So,
Lord.
in terms of opie, they are the breathers of life. They literally, when you come into this world, there is nothing to be ashamed of a mother providing nutrients for its child. And this is not possible without the opie. The opie are the center of life. It creates a bond between mother and child which cannot be broken, which gives nourishment, which gives life, which gives the overall quality of the child an embrace as well and a bond that proceeds through all else. You can't get this from the other outlet. You have to get this from opie.
Certainly.
Opie has been depicted many well. We appreciate all opie. We appreciate big, small, medium opie.
Yeah.
Opie.
Okay.
is
Opie
like-
are fun.
I agree with you, but tangentially, for a different point in your life, the thigh is the thing that really provides comfort and understanding. Imagine Toru Honda taking a nap and resting on Toru Honda's lap in the world's most comfortable and reassuring place. Nothing sexual about this. It is literally the best
No.
literal place you can be on earth, the most relaxing, the most confident and comfortable you can be, because you know that she cares and is allowing like her time to be your time.
And a lap pillow is more comfortable on both parties than the other.
in
But boobs are so fun.
Also,
like
to
you
what you
can't
were
tell
saying-
me.
wow, I do this whole thing and straight to just like
Look,
Hey,
you can't tell me. You can't
he's going
look
straight-
at like
he's going straight for it, and respect
go-
for that.
He's going
it
for
is.
the
I am going straight for it. Look, you can't tell me that like as a young, impressionable young man, you didn't watch anime and you didn't see those big old honkers going like this, and you didn't say, I would
young,
like.
current.
I would like to touch those actually just once, in a non-assaulting way, in a very respectful way. Just let me do the anime protagonist
We gotta
trip.
separate
Also,
Right.
big disclaimer: we are big proponents of consent. What's
Obviously,
going on
yes,
between
no.
two consenting adults?
Very, very
is
consenting. Not at
okay.
all.
Continue.
But attraction is attraction, and I see what you're saying.
Like,
Consent is consent. It's important.
like the
Continue.
thighs cannot have the anime jiggle physics that the opie do.
Statistically
That
infactual.
doesn't mean they don't look just as enticing. Also, to what you were saying before, with the whole birth of a child thing, they come from one place, and that's in between those thighs.
So, there was an anime that I watched once by the name of Fairy Tale. And there
Oh
was
my
a
God.
character
Yes.
who was crying. And when he was crying, there was a goddess called Mira Jane who embraced that character into her heart, which was on top or beneath her opie. So, by that, though the embrace of a lap pillow is great, but there's something about that chest embrace when you're feeling sad
something
or lonely,
about
have a hard day. Or
just
if
falling in between those, you know.
yes, like even Urza has done that many a time.
Yes, she
Urza
has.
Scarlet,
She's
we love
just
her.
usually wearing armor, so it hurts.
Well, no,
And then-
it was actually in a non sexual way that she usually did that. But there's something
Yes.
so comforting about like
When Gray
the
and
opie.
Natsu were both overcome by their demons, how did Ursa stop them? Through violence? No, through an embrace through the chest. Also, I would like to add that Akino Ria's Grimmery. Yes.
Also, I
Green
just want to
Toe
also
Sako.
put in there Lukoa, okay? Lukoa from
Yes,
Dragon
Lukoa,
Maid.
Dragon Maid.
Mhm.
Actually no, she's a pedophile.
Well,
Oh my god!
Strange, you can't do that.
Holy shit!
not an
pedophile.
actual pedophile. She's
I've
weird.
I've literally run out of things to argue. I mean, personally,
Honestly, if we go
Eyes are
any
the
further
best.
with this, I'm afraid of where it's actually gonna go.
you know,
but,
you want
um,
to.
at this rate, it's a
High
wrap.
School of the Dead's animation was great.
And you get all of it. You get
You want to talk
whatever.
about
You,
jiggle physics?
High School
Man,
DxD
Those are
though.
literally 0G.
Gynax. to
Hey, the Gynax.
supreme. However, that's a
Gynax
wrap.
did the first booby bounce. It's true.
That-
Not the first, but they perfected it.
Yes.
They made an art form of it. Now that's a wrap. The official verdict from the arguments.
I
we
am
have
sorry,
put forth to
Dainta.
the judge. I don't have to
Yes.
live with the decision.
Mercy alive. Alrighty.
I thought you said
Yes, I did.
Murcielago. Like the
What is
Witcher song.
I was like, what?
Sorry, ignore me.
No,
Yes,
you're
you did.
fine. Opie versus thighs. All right. I do get your point, Static. Giver of life. Opies are. But,
Oh
and
no.
for the sake of time, I'm going to have to go with thighs.
Ah,
Because, to me, as a woman, thighs signify strength. And, you know, it's very. I don't know. It's thighs for me. Yes.
I'm so disappointed.
It's strange was out here with the stupid argument. But the fun.
Boobies are fun.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't
Hey.
like. Sure, you could sleep on a thigh, but like boobies are just fun.
Strange.
It's a team intimate effort, man. It's not like me having fun. It's about us having a connection.
There's two ways you can stop a car.
Oh my
Hit
God.
something or stop. Break.
I'll just say that.
And on that
Me?
note, that's 4-3.
We win this round, but there's still a whole ass half list to continue. So we have content later on we don't have to make. Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Dainta, thank you so much for meeting this. Hopefully you'll come back next time.
Yes, I will be back. Thank y'all for
Okay,
having me.
I say
This
hopefully
has been so
we
much
didn't
fun.
You didn't scare her away.
Hey,
Glad
you're
you
the
could
one.
join us. Yeah.
You're
I am the one.
Um,
Yes. Oh,
But certainly, you can catch this show along with your typical Shonen Protagonist on all your podcatchers. We're talking Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Podcast, which of course is the number one at Content Breaker. Also on Twitter at Content Breaker as well. Gentlemen, y'all have stuff too.
Yes, you can find Strange as Strangely Entertaining on YouTube,
Why
where he
you
is
do
currently
this?
doing a playthrough through Sekiro, Die
Yep.
Twice,
And you have
also
to tell
dialogue.
it. You have to tell it no space. Strangely, no space, entertaining.
It will
Yes.
ask you if that's actually what you're looking for, and you tell YouTube, yes, you are.
Yes. Also, he will be putting out some Sonic playthroughs here soon.
Yes,
With me present, the true highlight. Come listen for me.
it's true. It's all true.
But
Static,
who
how do
are
I talk to you?
How do you talk to me? You talk to me by going on my Twitter and typing in @static with a Z because I'm cool, and then I will show up with
So
a new
Static
hockey show.
Dreads.
Is that all one word? Static with a Z because I'm cool?
Yes,
Or
It should
we're
be.
looking. Yes, we're looking at the copyright for getting that. So yes.
It's Static Dreads with a Z at the end because he's cool. You can catch me on twitch.tv/corporate kabuki because Lord have mercy, we're playing Dot Hack, the original PS2 series. We're still on Dot Hack Infection every Wednesday night, 8 p.m.
And let me
Twitch
tell
dot-
you, Kelz is loving it.
I
He
am
totally didn't get
slogging
frustrated at all
through
last
it.
week.
Lord, I hate grinding, but you know what? This is that game. Now, Zog, what are we talking about next week?
next week we are talking about something I find very fun and better than the original, honestly. We're talking about the continuation to Inuyasha. We're going Yashahime.
Yes! Yashahime.
Gosh, he
The better Boruto.
Back to the half demons.
We'll catch y'all next week for more content. Right here.
Bye.